D.I., why did we leave costumes to the last minute again?
Let's mom about that. Good Mythical Moms!
Rhett and Link have asked us to host for Halloween again because they're locked inside their houses while the Low Gang eggs them.
I heard about that, but if you miss them, don't worry because they turn themselves into stickers on iMessage, y'all.
Stickers on iMessage?
Apparently they're just available for 99 cents in the App Store now, which is cheaper than my favorite app, which of course is Jalapeno Poppers.
I love those. Little spice,
A
lot of fry.
Little cheese.
A lot of fry. No, they don't stick. They don't stick to your innards, just like I'm trying to relate it to stickers.
Oh, I understand. I like the way you think.
Well, y'all,
Sometimes.
we got a lot to catch up on. It has been a slog of a year. I went fugue back in July and just came to in the seasonal section of Joann's Fabric 2 days ago. I thought, good Lord, it's Halloween. I've been laying here for 3 months, and I had.
I've been wondering where you've been, Linkita, but you know what? We are in a similar boat because I too neglected to realize that Halloween was creeping up on me faster than Walter the Piggly Wiggly Bag Boy.
Oh, gosh. But you know what? It is never too late for us, is it, LoRhetta? For anything.
No.
Especially costuming and Halloween.
Right.
We can whip up a Halloween costume faster than Walter the Piggly Wiggly Bag Boy can whip out his phone.
Ooh. We have gathered up a bunch of items we had just laying around, counted our kids to make sure they were all still around, and got to costuming. It's time for We Made Costumes Without Much Thinking because we were too busy day drinking.
Unfortunately, our children are in school, I think. I didn't want to ask them because I don't want to be a hoverboard parent.
Right.
So they cannot model for us today.
But fear not, because I posted on Nextdoor for costume models and promised you'd pay them.
Oh, well, all my money's tied up in little owl items, so I can't help you there.
Okay, well, I like those too, but they're not currency. Anyway, the models will be coming out of this big, scary door. Look at that.
It's a clown shark. Clown shark! That is
What was
so pleasant.
that a real person alive in the flesh?
No, it's a clown that's been eaten by a shark or something.
I don't know. I don't even want to figure it out.
I don't know either.
But let's get this costume party started.
Yes.
Now, I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan. He's funny, smart, and sexy, or as I like to say, fartsy. And even though his latest films contain some language I never let my youngest son Tarmac hear out of anyone's mouth unless his hip youth pastor who wears his shirt untucked was using it as an example of what not to say.
Oh.
I wanted to commemorate Mr. Reynolds' work with a costume. It's Deadpool.
There it is. I see what you did there. It's a pool, but I mean, Deadpool came out years ago, LoRhetta.
Why you always got to tinkle on my parade?
Well,
Do you know what else came out this year? Deadpool 2!
Oh, 2 of them.
Now,
Did you have twins?
That's right, clap. Now,
Are they twins?
They could, well, they might be brothers. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
They're obviously mute.
I didn't ask questions. Now, I originally got these when I was talking about starting that mud wrestling league that you put the kibosh on.
Of course I did. Look how big the pools are. That's a little too intimate for even mud wrestling.
Okay, well, anyway, since then, since you rejected that idea, I've been using these to put some of my dead items from my practice garden in.
Okay.
And also, I've been putting the little pet fish that Hunter Donovan's been killing over the past couple of months.
You got to stop giving that boy pets.
I'm trying to teach him empathy.
Well, I think you're just teaching him how to kill pets. He's
Well,
getting really good at it.
A few of those made it a couple of days, so I think somebody's working.
Is that a foot?
Well, it's a foot and a lower leg.
Okay.
From the knee down. I found it in the dumpster behind the roller skating rink.
It's apparently dead, which fits the motif. That's brilliant.
I thought it was very Halloween-y.
Okay,
I love
boys.
chimichangas.
I know you do.
Deadpool says that.
Yeah. He's like Ryan Reynolds.
He is.
Was he giving me the side eye?
I'm not really looking for a relationship right now.
Well, I'm not either. What are you talking
Okay.
about, boy?
Yeah, I just wanted to be clear.
Get
I just
outta
wanted to be
here.
clear.
Y'all
Okay.
can
Don't be
leave
so
now.
presumptuous.
Look at him
Thirsty much? Now, kids these days, they want costumes that reference internet culture. And thanks to Shane Dawkins, I am in the know.
He is great.
There was this big controversy back on the summer, and it was some sort of internet convention. It was all sponsored by some salon called Tan Emojo. So this costume is Tanacon.
Wow.
You don't have to look so miserable. Or you do, because you're a convict.
Oh!
Do you get it?
I get it now.
That's right. That young lady is tanning a con, which of course started this whole Tanacon controversy. Of course, tanning the actual orange suit is probably not worth it.
Unnecessary.
Now, I use that tan spray on my son Daltrey to help him get vitamin D when he spends all his day playing that Fortnite.
Yeah, he's been looking very pale.
Well, no, he's not, because I've been spraying him.
No, but the parts you missed,
Oh,
I had to help him change.
fill in.
I had to help him change the other day at the pool.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, he got his Speedo stuck.
Where?
Have I told you that my cousin Nabrisco will give you a full body spray tan for $10?
No, because I would be taking advantage of that.
He works at the auto body shop. He uses the spray machine. You got to wear a gas mask, but it's worth it.
Well, oh my word, who is this?
Who the heck was that little man?
I don't know, but he looks like he's in total control of every situation. All right, go lock her back up.
Okay, you know, it seems like every time I sneeze, there's a new Marvel property popping up.
Yes.
Also, every time I sneeze, I pee a little. That's what 3 babies would do to you.
Me too.
You could drive a toy train through there.
No, thank
Anyway,
you.
a popular Marvel property from this year was, of course, a little Amazon show that won a bunch of Emmys. It's Marvel's Mrs. Mayo.
Look at her. Good gracious.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's a bunch of mayonnaise containers turned into a superhero.
Yeah, now I have no idea what Marvel's Mrs. Mayo's superpower is, but I think it has something to do with turning cabbage into slaw.
That was a good one.
That wasn't even a joke. It was just an assumption
You're
that I've
being
made.
honest?
Right, just an honest observation. Now, we go through a lot of mayo at my household. We call it the Lord's condiment. And so I just took a bunch of my big empties and just put them right on this lady that showed up at 4 o'clock.
Good Lord, your house goes through more mayo than my Uncle Carl's Jr., no relation, goes through rehab facilities.
Oh, how's he doing?
He's going through another one right now.
Oh, well, good for him.
Yeah.
As long as he's going.
It's like collect them all kind of thing.
Yeah, well, there's a good one in Irwin.
There is.
Yeah.
The denim capital of the world.
Yeah, you get a free pair of jeans if you get through it.
That's good. That's good. Your jugs are a little low, but we can fix that.
Well, you're one to talk. Anyway.
Guys, can I ask you a question though, ladies?
Oh yeah,
sure.
you okay?
What's this for?
I don't know, a good time? Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you. Do you validate parking?
I don't even know what that means, but you could run along back into the clown shark.
Okay.
Isn't that nice?
She moves with such purpose. Okay, moving on. Now, I used to vacation in a little town on the banks of the Ariana Grande. And then, come to find out, they named a pop singer after it. And she dated some ghostly comedian named Pete Davidson for less time than it takes me to make my famous man-witch pot pie. But back this summer, while they were still loveboarding, she tweeted that he was going on a big dig of some kind, and Twitter blew up, confirming that this little scrawny guy, in fact, had big dig energy. And here it is,
My
in
goodness.
costume form.
That is quite a big shovel he's got.
You've got the idea. Hey,
You know what?
hey,
Hello.
you going on a big dig? You got a big dig you gonna go on?
Yeah.
You got the energy for it?
Yeah, a whole lot of energy, ma'am.
A lot of energy for your what?
My dig,
How big is your dig?
it's looks to be about
Oh,
it's a decent sized dig.
But you know what?
Well, that's just a shovel. You're not on the dig yet.
yeah,
That's
but it's
true.
not the size of the shovel. It's the depth of the seed.
That's true. Yeah. No.
It is true. I took a horticulture class. If you bury the seed too deep, then it doesn't know which direction to go. You could have a tree growing underground into the water table.
Yep. And then it poisons it.
It poisons the water table.
You don't want tree in your water.
No, you don't. And,
Nope.
you don't want water in your tree either.
Well, I think you do.
Oh,
Actually,
right. Doesn't go both ways.
I think that's how
do
trees
you,
work.
Do you?
Do I water my trees?
Are you gonna put your tree in my water? I think that's the question.
Now, don't be presumptuous.
Okay.
All right. See, I got this. I should tell you what it is, but I don't even care anymore. I was gonna tell you about the overalls, but
Don't.
who cares?
It's not important.
Right.
Okay. You hang out on the other side of that clown.
Just wait
shark.
over here?
Yeah.
No, he has got a big dig to go to. What's he gonna do with all that energy?
I've got a few ideas.
Now, I try my best to avoid the news because I rash easy, but I do have my hairdresser whisper me snippets when he's shaving my neck, so I do know a few things. Now, last week, when he was trimming my split ends, he leaned in and asked me if I would make him a costume, and I was so honored. Now, his name is Daniel, so that gave me the perfect idea. Come on out, Daniel.
I'm Stormy Daniels. I know Daniel. He tutors my kids.
He tutors my kids too, and he often stays for supper uninvited, which is fine.
He's known to do that.
Now, of course, he's wearing a rain slick I found in the sewer where that clown murdered all those kids, and it just fit the motif so perfect.
I love
then
it.
We mucked it up a bit with some debris from the edition we started in 2003 and never finished.
Now, which one is Stormy Daniels? Is she a weatherman?
No,
Or a
she,
weather woman?
No. She's a movie star who received hush puppies from the president's lawyers.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Daniel, you're weirding everybody out, so move along.
This is Stormy Richard.
I know, honey.
That's great, sweetie, but please leave. Do you feel okay about him being with your children?
I am second guessing that.
Right.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Happy Halloween!
I'm Rhett,
And I'm Link.
and we're in Layton, Utah.
And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Now that's a little confusing to me.
Those boys have people emulating them on the internet. That is so sweet.
What an honor.
It's cool.
Click the top link to watch us rank the cutest dog costumes in Good Mythical Moms.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality lands.
Want to paste my face in a text?
Or slap what the crap as a response.
Now you can with Rhett and Link stickers for iMessage.
Available now in the Apple App Store.